All right, I'm so excited to welcome Matt from Parmalee to Pure Country. How are you?
Doing great. Just got
Good.
off the road and get ready to head back out tonight.
Nice. Okay, so you have like a minute at home. Do you like fully unpack and like just veg out at home, or do you like go to the gym and use
um,
your day off?
yeah, we got to wash clothes, go to the gym. I have a animal. We live out on a farm, and the cat that kind of hangs around here. I just saw where she got bit pretty bad, so I might have to take her to the vet. That I didn't plan on that today, but
That sounds, it's weird. That is like exactly, we live on a farm just like north of Nashville, and our dog got a bite and I have to take her to the vet today because she's got like an infection on her face. I'm like, the life of
really,
living on a farm with animals. It's never a dull
yeah,
moment.
it happens. It happens. Hopefully, nothing bad, but I'll take care of her in a minute. But yeah,
So
washing clothes and like organizing things and getting just kind of wrapping things up. We'll be gone for a week, so um,
when
you know.
you do go out on the road, is there like specific things that you guys like to bring from home? Like, I know there's some artists that are like so obsessed with coffee, they have to bring like their specific coffee maker with them, or what's like your thing that you cannot leave home without?
It's funny you ask. I'll show you. This is uh this is our homemade concoction. We call this root and toot and two ball solution. This is it's like a health tonic that I make. Kind of like a daily shot thing, apple cider vinegar,
Oh, okay.
turmeric, ginger root, all kinds of peppers and everything. Just kind of keep you healthy on the road.
I'm like, it doesn't sound like it's super. Is it tasty? Not really.
If you like hot stuff, it is hot vinegar. Like you could also use it for like a dressing if you want to put it on stuff. But it's hot, but you can make it however you want to, whatever peppers you decide to put in there. This has habaneros and jalapenos.
Okay. See, I can't do anything spicy, so it would pretty much get close to like killing me.
Oh yeah, it's
But
tough. It's tough. But if if you get feeling a little hack or something, you just take a few shots a day and it'll kind of clear you up.
man, I bet for your voice, that stuff is like magic. Like if you take a shot of that, like on show day, it probably helps you out.
It does. It kind of opens you up.
I like, you should share the recipe for that because I feel like a lot of people would probably enjoy trying it because I think it would probably work for a lot of people.
It does. I mean, I have it. I have it all mapped out. It's the thing is to have you really need a blender that can chop everything up. So the old school recipe is like let it all sit in the jar and then you seep it and you use the juice or whatever. It takes 6 weeks. But this, if you put it in like a blender, a Ninja or a Vitamix, and you can just
Yeah.
whip it up and it's ready. So
All right. I'm going to hold you to that. Share that
all
recipe. I
right,
feel like a lot of
all
people would
right.
like it. All right. Last time we talked, I think it was when Take My Name was like top 5 in Canada. You had a number 1 prior to that with Just the Way with Blanco Brown. Now you guys have a new song out called Girl in Mine. Tell me about this one. And like, first of all, how exciting it's been for you guys to just know you have such an incredibly supportive fan base in Canada.
It's awesome. I mean, both those songs going number 1 before this, and it's like you guys kind of kickstarted a lot of that, and we're coming up there this year to tour finally, and we've been wanting to, since 2019 when we dropped Just Away. So I finally have the dates in front of me, so we're excited. It's gonna be fun.
That's awesome. I know every time I talk to you, I'd be like, hey guys, when are you planning on coming to Canada? Fans are like wondering because they love your music up here. You guys have like accomplished a ton here. And I feel like it's going to be weird for you to come here and play songs that you've never had a chance to play for Canadian fans.
I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I'm so excited because that to know the songs have been on the radio and everybody knows them, and just we haven't been up there, so I'm excited.
It'll be fun. All right. I have to ask you this because I feel like you have a lot of songs that are just showing how much you guys love and appreciate the women in your life and the incredible women in the world. It is International Women's Day coming up. So I have to say, because you guys are going to be a part of, we're going to talk about this in a second, a really incredible woman in country music. You guys are going to be a part of her event in Nashville coming up. But what is your take? Like, do you have an artist in mind when you think of just a powerhouse female that you feel like is a real trailblazer in country music right now? There's a lot.
There's a lot. I mean, well, even though Taylor's not in country, I still think she's just been the biggest trailblazer of all time.
Yeah.
If she can jump back on if she want. I mean, it's unbelievable to see what she's done. I love what Lainey's doing right now. Good friends with her and seen her on the come up, and it's been awesome to see everything happen to her. I love what she's doing. She's so genuine and so real, and she put in her 10,000 hours before anybody ever heard her name. Trust me.
Yeah.
She did it, and I'm so proud of her, and I just love to see her doing the acting thing and all that. It's just amazing.
So cool. Okay, if you were gonna pick the like all-time female duet partner for Parmalee, who are you guys gonna choose?
Wow, that's a good one. I go back to Taylor. I'd love to do something with
Taylor
Taylor.
Swift.
Love to.
All right, we'll put it out in the world. Every time I
Yeah.
talk to Lainey Wilson, her and I manifest things,
Yeah.
and they usually end up coming true. So I'm like,
Ooh.
let's manifest it for you guys.
All right.
So speaking of Lainey Wilson, you guys are going to be a part of something really cool in Nashville. And a lot of listeners don't know much about this, but Country Radio Seminar is this week in Nashville when all these like amazing artists literally are in Tennessee and they're playing shows and doing all these things. You guys are going to be a part of Lainey Wilson's Bell Bottom Music Celebration, which is like, I think you guys are paying tribute to like the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Is that?
Yeah. I was wondering what you were talking about. Yeah, this is gonna be good.
What I know, I'm like, I want to know what era of country you guys are going to be being a part of, if you can tell me.
Well, it's not the song list wasn't just country, so.
Oh, okay.
We're going like, I'm not gonna tell you what we're doing because it'll give away the surprise, but we're going like, it's not country what we're doing. It's not rock either. It's fun. Okay. Matter of fact, and I can't tell you. I love.
Tell me, come on. I won't tell.
The set list. It's basically like karaoke. So they just had all these massive songs over the past decades, 80s, 90s, 2000, some recent songs. But it's just fun stuff. We picked the fun stuff.
Can you tell me like what genre of music it's in?
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Oh, okay. I got to make sure I'm there.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
That's it. Okay. Is there any rapping that will happen?
Maybe. Not for me though.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's a surprise right there.
My brain is going several places. All right. Now speaking of other exciting things that has happened for you guys recently, you're nominated at the iHeartRadio Music Awards this year. Monday, March 27th, you guys are nominated for Best Duo or Group of the Year. What is it like getting nominated for stuff like that? Because you're in a band with not just band members, but your family members and friends.
I mean, when I saw the list, I didn't know if it was real because I was watching it kind of happen on emails and things. And then somebody sent me a text and they're like, did you see this? And it's like, One Republic, Black Eyed Peas, Imagine Dragons, all these bands. And then it said Red Hot Chili Peppers. And then it said Parmalee. I was like, oh man, that's coolest thing ever right there. We used to cover Chili Peppers back in the day, and I keep bringing their name up because that's one of our, just all-time favorite bands, and to be on the ballot, it's just unreal. But yeah, for us four to do it together, I mean, this is stuff we dreamed about, when we first started, but you would have told us that, just wait 20 years and then you get on the ballot for best group. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's just, that's what we signed up for. That's why we stuck it out. That's why we keep going. I think it's just great that iHeart particularly has given us some little appreciation there because of obviously the songs on the radio. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, and that's something that there's a lot of different award shows and things that happen throughout the year, and I feel like it's important to like stop for a minute and celebrate those things because, like you said, being a nominee in a category like that is such like people do not realize how hard that is to be nominated in an all genre category with these huge bands, but you guys deserve it. And I'm glad to see you guys getting the recognition.
Well, thank you. I think it freaks us out if you go back and you think about, all right, how many bands are out there, period? How many bands are getting started now? How many bands have come and gone and all this kind of craziness? If you think about it, all the bands in the world, it blows your mind. Honestly, it's just a mind blowing thing.
Well, congratulations on that. I feel like you guys are going to be celebrating no matter what on Monday, March 27th. All right. Well, last thing before we go, there's how many things we've already mentioned that are very exciting. You're coming to Canada. You got this show coming up in Nashville soon, new music out, songs climbing the charts. obviously big nomination, but what is something that you are maybe most looking forward to for Parmalee in 2023?
Well, the girl of mine's doing so good now. I can't wait to come up to Canada first to play all these shows and play these songs. Obviously, we're in the studio working on new material, and we had started working on a book kind of thing a while back. So just kind of telling our story, trying to find a new way to let people know who we are and where we came from and that kind of stuff. But it's just getting out on tour. We're doing a Take My Name tour right now, which is great, headlining that and getting to try all these new songs we got. And like I said, Girl of Mine is doing great. Playing that at the shows has just been next level. So we can't wait to come up to Canada and play Girl of Mine for you guys live.
Awesome. Well, we cannot wait to have you guys come visit us. Thank you so much, Matt from Parmalee, for joining us on Pure Country.